morning, Year 5D, and this is Monday's English lesson. We are starting a new writing unit all about writing from a different viewpoint. So I'm going to put on the screen now a date and title. If you can pause your video when it comes up and copy that into your red exercise book now. Right, so I want you to have a little think about something. Just a little reminder that our learning objective for today. So today we are learning to tell a story from an alternative point of view. I want to start planning something today that we're going to be writing about in the future. So we're going to watch a film called Octopoddy. Octopoddy. What do you think the film might be about? Do you want to just pause for a moment and have a little think? What do you think the film might be about? Okay, there's a little bit of a clue now on the screen. I put a picture there. Octopoddy is the Albanian word for octopus. Now I'm saying octopoddy, it might be pronounced something different, but we're going to stick with octopoddy for the time being. All we need to know is it's the Albanian word for octopus. So what do you think will happen in the film? That's the only clue we've got so far, that we know that this is the Albanian word for octopus, and that in this film we've got those two octopuses there. So what do you think the film might be about? Again, have a pause and have a little think. Okay, so we're going to watch it. Okay, so in that story, we've got four different characters. We've got the two octopuses, we've got the driver, and I suppose at the end we've also got the seagull as well as an extra character. And what we're going to do is we're going to work on telling the story from the point of view of one of those characters. Now, when we watch a film like that, we are seeing everyone's things through our own eyes, it's through our point of view. So when we tell the story from one of those characters' eyes, from their point of view, it's going to look a little bit different. It's going to seem a little bit different. So think about that for a moment. What does it mean to write from a character's point of view? Okay. What is the story, what is the writing going to be like? Just have a think about that for a moment. Okay, we might talk about a certain character's thoughts and feelings, and especially in the way that you're going to be writing, because you're going to be writing as that character. So you are going to talk about how you feel when those incidents happen, when those events occur. So when we watch the film as viewers, we see the bigger picture. Like I mentioned before, we see what happens to all of the characters, but we don't necessarily know how they feel apart from some of the visual clues, the looks on their faces, their body language and things like that, what the director is telling us. So at the beginning, does the female octopus see her partner jump from the tank? Okay, so when that female octopus gets snatched from the tank, pause and think about that for a minute. What does she see? What does she might be feeling as she's been snatched away? What might she be thinking about? What's going on? What can she and what can't she see? So just pause and have a little think about that now. Okay, so now I've got some pictures to show you, and each of these pictures represent what one of those characters might be feeling at different points throughout the film, and it's what they might see or how they might be feeling. After each one, I want you to think about which character do they link to in this story now. I think the first one's really tricky. Okay, they're all interpretations, so there's not necessarily a right answer or a wrong answer here. So on each picture, just pause it for a few seconds and have a think about which character, how point of view are we seeing. There we go. So think about it's dark. And here's the next one. And the next one. And the next picture. And the next one. Now, if you need to go back and pause again and have a little look at all of them, you do that now. Now, for me, that first one, it looks like we're inside something. We can just see a little pink of light picking out there. So for me, I imagine that that's that female octopus inside that box. She can't see anything. She can't see what's going on. But as the audience, we can see all the action that's happening outside. So obviously, for that female character, her feelings are going to be a little bit different there. What about this one here? This looks like we might be inside the tank, that very small tank. Maybe that's the male octopus and we're seeing it again from the female octopus's point of view. Okay, whose point of view is this? Well, I think it's the octopuses. They can see that, those hands coming to grab him or her, sorry, as they're in the tank. Whose point of view is this? Well, this is the driver now, isn't it? Looking into the tank and picking which octopus they would like to take. And again, I think this is the driver here. He's driving his van and he can see that tentacle coming through at the side. But we don't see the image like that when we watch the film, do we? Again, this is the female octopus at the end, seeing her mate being snatched away by that seagull at the last minute. So, each of those pictures, I'm just going to move back to that slide for a moment. Each of those pictures represents a different point of view, and it looks very different to what we see in the film, because instead of looking at the bigger picture, we're looking at one character and what they can see. So what I want you to do as your writing activity now is I want you to pick one of those characters and you're going to map a sequence of events from their point of view. So I'm going to model one so you can see what it looks like, and I'm going to model the driver. So I would like you guys to pick maybe the male or the female octopus and plot their point of view throughout the story. So you're going to do this in the red book underneath your date and title that you've already written down. And I don't want you to worry too much about punctuation today. This is a plan, this is a rough guide. We're just writing phrases down, just like we were doing planning at school. We're just writing short ideas. So if I was going to do this for the driver, it's going to look something like this. So I've got my date and title at the top of my page, and then 1. So the first thing the driver does is walking to the shop. That's his point of view. That's what he's doing. He doesn't see what's in the tank at that moment in time. He's walking to the shop. Okay, the next thing that I do as the driver is I point to the octopus in the tank. Remember, this is my story as the driver. So this is what I'm doing. Next, I select the octopus and I put it in the cool box. I go and pay for the octopus. Then I happily drive away. I can't see that other octopus is just about to jump out of the tank. I can't see that as a driver because it's my point of view. And then I suddenly see an octopus at the window. Now, I know there's a little bit more to come with that one, but I thought I'd just model the first few points. So again, if you need to come back and just have a look at this model to help you write your own, you can do that. You can look at the video whenever you need to, or look at the PowerPoint in the planner. But what you need to do now is that you need to go back into your red book, select one of those characters, and write your own sequence events from the point of view of that character. Okay, now it might be a good idea if you get the video back up as well from the beginning and just watch through the story one more time. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I look forward to seeing you work again. Email it to me and then I can read what you've done so far, and we'll build on this tomorrow. Thanks very much, guys. I will see you later on.